Hey, welcome fire signs to the Bone Lady. This is Bone Lady here. And for the mid months, I will be sticking to the Odus because I found that when I do the Odus and I do the bones, the ancestors are just reiterating what Ifa has said. So for now, I'll be sticking to the Odus for now. I want to put up my disclaimer as usual. These cards are only designed for visual purposes, okay? The Odus are called down through Ikin or Inopele, okay? And I only study nature in its singleness and not in its wholeness. A Babalao studies natures in its own wholeness, and they do the rituals and all that type of stuff through Ifa. Okay, so I have license for what I'm doing. I only studied the 17 major crossroads of this life. Okay, thank you. With that being said, you got problem called Orula. Other than that, let's keep it moving. Fire signs for this mid-month and moving forward. You got a beast this month. This is Otura Mehi. The comforter, the disruptor, the comforter, the disruptor, the comforter, the disruptor. Fire signs, I feel burnout for you. We have to be careful that we're not burning out. Okay? It talks about you looking for truths in people that are not capable or wired to give it to you. Whether that is through family, which I feel it's mostly, but it's through family, friends, co-workers. You have your own vision of how you want your life to go. So you're going to have to trust that and move forward. Okay? It also speaks about you have enemies who either keep trying to overwhelm you or hold you back. They disrupt you. Okay? And this is the month where you need to get your ish together. Like I said, you know your life. You know what type of lifestyle that you want to live. You know what direction you want to live in. It's going to be up to you to get your affairs in order. Okay? And Ifa speaks about the lack of self-awareness, knowing yourself, knowing who you are, knowing your own truth. And when we look at this square, the 4 cardinal points here, I call it a square for some reason. Maybe my ancestors like it like that. Anyway, we see that it's your inner world, what the world is not seeing or what you're not explaining to others, is that it's causing a lot of stress. You feel the stress, you feel pressured, you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and you cannot do that because you're allowing other people's opinion of yourself or what you want to do or how you're living your life disrupt you. And that's not it. Ifa is saying that you must trust what you are feeling, what your intuition is telling you, despite what you're seeing out in the physical world. Okay, you have to trust yourself. Have more confidence in yourself. Because in this square, Ifa is saying that you have the abilities. Your money, your abundance will flow through your ideas. Okay? Because in the north, abundance flows through Oshemeji. Okay? And then everything will flourish in divine timing. Things take time. So even though you may not see immediate results for all the hard work that you're doing, whether on yourself or working towards a goal or a project, it will appear within due time. Okay, so you have to trust your own abilities, fire signs. You have to trust yourself. Don't allow people to stagnate you, because in this Odu, you have to be aware that if I say someone is coming to try to throw you off your game, whether that is being petty, whether that is starting some ish, just to keep you distracted. I've seen a meme online where it was saying that some distractions, you don't notice that they're a distraction until you're like, oh, shoot, this was a distraction. Okay. So please be mindful of that. Okay. If I is saying within this Odu and within the square, is that when someone with the naysayers, when someone gives their opinion or their criticism, you have to judge it through your own perspective. Your own, they don't know your life. They're only viewing it from the outside or what they're thinking. Anyway, they're not an expert. Okay? So you have to take that, Ifa is saying, and judge it against your own truth. That's knowing who you are and what you want and what your vision is. God gave you that vision, that passion for a reason. Okay? And then you spit out the result, Ifa is saying. Say, I appreciate that, but that's not my point of view. We can agree to disagree. Okay? So not taking other people's opinion or letting other people down because you want a certain lifestyle. You want to head in a certain direction. If I'm saying that is a no-no. You get your own stuff together and beware of people who are trying to impose their will upon you, Ifa warns. Meaning people who want to have the say so of how you should live your own life when it is your life. You came into this world by yourself. Guess what? You're going to go by yourself. Okay, fire signs? So it's getting your stuff together, not overwhelming yourself, because with that fire element, fire tends to burn out real quickly and it can destroy if it's out of control. So you want to get your ish together. Take your time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Trust yourself more. Okay? And learn to relax. Learn to take breaks. Learn to not overwhelm yourself and not change your mind so often. Ifa says in this Odu, stop the complaining. Stop the, okay, I'm going to head in this direction. No, it's too hard, or I ain't seeing immediate results, so I'm headed. No, Ifa is saying stop changing your mind and keep persevering. Staying productive is key when this energy is about. Okay, and not let other people run your life. Lucy Progreso, not giving others your power. Okay, because sometimes some of you, Ifa is saying in this energy signature that you feel like you can't always say what you want to say. You feel like you can't speak your own truth. Sometimes you don't have to. Because some of these people in your environment, which Ifa is saying is still in your environment, is trying to abuse their authority, whether they're a mother, whether they're an aunt, whether they're a boss, whether they're a manager. They have a certain position in your life because of the role they're playing, but they're abusing that position. And Ifa is saying you got to learn how to move, because in this energy signature, this is the Odu of slavery. So you have to play your cards right and stay consistent. If I suggesting when things get hard or challenges get hard, you have to remain calm so you can know how to wiggle yourself out of certain scenarios. Okay, fire signs. So that was your reading for this mid-month going to the end of August. I wish you all the best, and I will see you next time. Iboru, Iboya, Ibocheche.